There we go. 1 minute early. Give everyone a chance to connect. I really don't like the fact that I have to constantly refresh comments. Nothing in the settings. Alright, so here's the important question. Who had tacos today? Threw together a couple tacos real quick, and my friend Brett commented about the shape of the sour cream. Now I can't unsee that. Thanks for that, Butters. Yeah, make sure you say hello when you join. See who all is out there. The more the merry. And it is 8 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, we had to cancel last week's, so we have 2 weeks worth of updates to go over. First with the website, there it is. We added a page showing the participating hobby shops that will be selling our products. If you go to About Us, Authorized Dealers, you see the hobby shops that we have products currently in. If your local hobby shop isn't on this list and you want to support your local hobby shop and support us, have them give us or contact us, and we'll set something up. Along with this, I also added a page, why should you shop at Dog Days RC? Apparently there's some confusion as to why we're doing this. So I just wanted to put the message out there, why we're selling products, why we're doing this, and just kind of dispel any of the rumors that might be out there about me being a money grabber. That's probably that's going to be the last I bring that up. Created a page to thank all the hobby shops and companies that have come on board to help us bring back Dog Days. So obviously the racers who ordered shirts, and then following companies that helped us with that shirt fundraiser, and also supporting the first mini series of the race series. So along with that, several of these companies have donated some larger prizes for us to have waffle contests. So stay tuned for sticker sales. You know what? I can do a little teaser now. Our friends at Race Ready Products gave us some cleaning supplies to give out, so we'll do sticker sales on these. I have stuff coming from ProTech. They're gonna, I believe it's one of their higher end servos, and then this just came in from Futaba, 4 p.m. So we'll do a sticker sale for that as well. So just keep an eye out for details on how to enter that and what the rules are. So I'll get that out as soon as possible. Something that I didn't really put a whole lot of emphasis on just yet, but several people have mentioned that they would like the ability to, automatically receive, a new sets of Dog Days donuts. So I did set this up and played around with the settings a little bit. early on, but didn't promote it as much as everything else. So we do have a Dog Days Donut of the Month Club. I did go through, revamp some of the pricing based on the updated prices of the donuts. So if you go shop, and that brings me to another thing that we've updated. You'll now see there's only one listing for donuts instead of the three different styles we had previously, the standard, premium, and ultimate. So everything's all under one product now. Go in here. I'll get back to the Dog Days Donut of the Month Club here in a second, but this is the best way to find them. So now you see we lowered the price, so they're starting at $1.64. Prices are weird because we wanted to make it as cost effective as possible. This is just another option that we want to give our racers to help support us. So along with a couple pictures of the installs, you'll see here we have the color swatch grids. So instead of 160 plus color swatches to scroll through, there's now only 17. So you can scroll through here and see all the different colors that you can select, and then whatever you find in here, just look it up in the drop down below. So there's a glitter fluorescent pink. There's quite a lot of them. Glitter rose gold, glitter fluorescent pink. And based on your options, it will adjust the price. So 10 scale buggy stadium truck with the standard colors will be the base price, and then everything goes up from there. So Dog Days Donut of the Month Club. You see here on the Dog Days Donut product page, Donut of the Month Club, and you can click here for more information. So just basically goes through what the Donut of the Month Club is. We've now allowed you to enter the color or pattern if you want to get the same thing every month, or you can just leave the box empty and let us pick some crazy colors or whatever to send to you. This way you can have a different theme going every week of the month. And then you just click on whatever size of donuts you want and go in here and fill out the form, and this will set you up to be in the Dog Days Donut of the Month Club. Here's where you would add the color and or pattern that you want. Fill out your billing information, and then it would be this amount monthly. It is fairly easy to cancel if you wish. If you have any issues with the instructions that get sent, just feel free to reach out to me. Let me check on comments here real quick before I get too far ahead. So, hey Scott Smith, I like all the little custom RC stuff. I won some wheel, the hot pink. Oh boy, who's gonna get him, Scott? Yeah, so in the comments you'll see the pinned comment. Who's going to try and make it out to all 4 of the Dog Days RC Carpet Series races this winter? So in the last updates feed, we announced the 4 races that'll be part of the series. So we're hoping to see everyone out to those, and then tell me who had tacos for Taco Tuesday. Alright, so what was next on the list? So we went through, showed the Dog Days Donut of the Month Club. The other thing I wanted to show was Ray Walker got his pit bag and he was showing it off. So you can kind of get an idea of the size of these pit bags. I've been using them for a while now. Very sturdy, durable material, easy to clean. Just wipe it off with a wet paper towel or rag. Handles and zippers are all very heavy duty. It says max weight of 50 pounds, but I'm sure I've stuffed way more than that in 8 scale tires and whatnot. So he managed to fit all that in there and still have room for more. So shout out to Ray for showing us his pit bag. So it brings me to something else is I can put the information out there, but unless people are liking and sharing it, Facebook isn't going to distribute it to people's news feeds. So what you could do to help, doesn't cost you anything but a few minutes. Make sure to like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. Like and share our posts. That'll help get the word out there about the. I already ate my tacos, Jim. That'll help get our word out there about any of the cool contests we're doing, races or whatnot. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that is something else I didn't get to show here. I just realized I went through all that and didn't have the right screen up. So Dog Days Donut of the Month Club. You can find it. I'll probably add a link up here to get to it much more easily, but you can get to it from the Dog Days Donut product page. So right here, scroll down here, Donut of the Month Club. Sorry about that. So yeah, next thing I found that I cannot download videos from YouTube, even if they're my own videos. So really quickly canceled my YouTube Premium since I couldn't do what I wanted to do. But I did find I was able to create a playlist and link to those Dog Days races. So you'll see here we have our intro from 2017. Gloop from Rip It Up Films did for us. I added a couple races from Bumps in 2017. There's probably, yeah, I think that's all of the mains from Mimi's in 2018. And as I find time, I'll continue to add to this playlist. But yeah, you can get here by going to our channel, Dog Days RC, and you see I did upload a couple of the Taco Tuesday videos and Clown Shoe Showdown awards. I don't know if anyone's not seen this. So these were some custom awards we did for Up a G's for his Clown Shoe Showdown. We wanted to make it fun, so we decided to make the awards out of Frisbees. And in just a second we'll get to the best part of them. They glow in the dark. Yep, so we had some fun with that. And we'll go ahead and stop that. Alright. Anyone have any questions? Feel free to comment. Alright, so yeah, what you can do to help, just make sure to like our page, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube. and then invite your RC racing friends to do the same. It only takes a few minutes, and that would help us greatly because, like I said, Facebook won't distribute our posts unless it falls within their algorithm. Like I just showed, combine the Dog Days donuts into one um, product. So instead of having 3 separate products with standard, premium, and ultimate, it's now all under here. We got our color swatch grids here with all the crazy colors and patterns you could choose from. And I'll keep adding to this as we come up with new ones to make donuts and wing blings out of. And I did adjust the pricing, so should be a little more affordable to keep purchasing donuts. Discuss the Dog Days donuts. Find them down here. I'm going to add a link somewhere else to make it easier to get to. So this past weekend, we were at LCRC racing. I delivered some pit bags to the folks at LCRC, so they have those on their shelves. So if you want to help support their hobby shop and help support Dog Days, feel free to head in there and purchase pit bags from them. We also delivered some donations for the um, charity event that was going on. So this weekend was the Race Against Cancer, the 20th year they're doing it. I believe they raised over 26,000 from this event, which brings their total up to what it's got to be 250,000. I'm sure I can look it up quick, but so anyway, so yeah, I just want to show some of the cool things that we did there. So there's a Dog Days basket we donated to the basket Chinese raffle. So you bought sheets of raffle tickets and went around and dropped them in the little bags. I actually won a couple things in the raffle as well, but yeah, there were a couple there for the dogs. And then our last contest, which was a Boca Bearings gift pack, had some Dog Days products in it as well. Ken Ulrich won the prize and then decided to turn around and donate it. So what we ended up doing was finding the youngest registered racer at Race Against Cancer and awarded him that prize pack. So this is Ian. He's a novice racer. He was at Race Against Cancer this past weekend, and yeah, he got I think it was $163 retail value prize pack there. So thank you, Ken, for doing that. Surely made Ian's day and helped him with his soon-to-be professional racing career. You guys are quiet. All right. So along with that, we donated some products to the raffles that Scott was doing. Over here. So you see, we gave a pit bag, some stickers, sticker sheets, the wing blings, and donuts. So I'm sure. I think Steve said he won the hot pink ones there. So there's a few more floating out there. That brings me to another thing that we updated on the site that I didn't get to talk about. So back over here, I did start adding instructions for the donuts and the wing blings, and I will link them to the product page and spell it correctly. But yeah, so my next step is to create a video, just go through each of the steps and show how I do it. So once that's done, I'll get it linked on the product page and then post something on the socials. So Wing Blings is pretty similar. Alright, so that was that. So yeah, we delivered those donations to LCRC this weekend. Something else we delivered was a donation to Tilt Yard's Halloween race, which is coming up in a few weeks. So Brendan Swisher's taken back pit bags, some Dog Days donuts, Wing Blings, and sticker sheets. Hopefully the guys that are racing down there enjoy those. Some other stuff that I've been working on over the past few weeks is getting more organized now that we have more products and more materials. It was getting a little cramped in my workshop here, so I went out and purchased a few cabinets with drawers and just got everything organized so I can quickly and easily find what I need. Next thing I'm going to be doing is trying to go through all of the colors and patterns of the vinyl that I have, creating a page to list out which ones are available, which ones I can order and have within a couple days. So that way, if you're expecting to have it by the weekend, and you look and see I don't have it in stock, it won't be a surprise. Today I did place the t-shirt order. I don't know if you've noticed, but our product description has been updated. The sales price removed. It's going to be back to the regular retail price. So all those that pre-ordered their shirts got a little bit of a discount there. I want to show the design. So this is the finalized design. So I had to painstakingly go through each of the company or track logos and get them within the four colors that the t-shirt manufacturer was going to do for us. Still have a few more things that they requested me to do as far as text and whatnot goes, but get that done and over to them. I believe the tentative ship date is October 4th, if I'm not correct, or not mistaken, but I can definitely double check that. Let's see. So I think I skipped right over our contest that's been going on. So we had a last chance contest for anyone that pre-ordered a shirt. They get an entry to win a $25 gift certificate to the Dog Days RC website. So I created the following. There we go. On the wheel of names. So Eric Mueller, Ray Walker, Dwayne Guada, Jen Logan, Garland Smith, Robert Fulcher, Butch Mann, Jerry Tobias, Andrew Cole, Ryan Colvault, I think I said that right, Mike Barrett, and Tom McHugh. So you guys seeing that? These, if they have multiple entries in here, that means they purchased multiple shirts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a shuffle 2-3 times. And I believe we're ready. So without further ado, I'm going to go to full screen. Another how. There it is. Alright, and I'll give it a click. And whoever this lands on is going to be the winner of a $25 gift certificate. Here we go. Round and round it goes. Who's going to get it? Congratulations, Robert Fulcher. I'll reach out to you, get that coupon over to you so you can put in another order. Alright, congrats. Anyone wants to tag him in the comments, let him know he's a winner as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. So exit full screen. Done with that, done with that, done with that. Alright. Now, Products. So, like I said, placed the t-shirt order today. Um, I will definitely post something once we get those t-shirts in and make arrangements to get t-shirts to those that have selected to pick them up. Um, Also received the diff trainers and shock stands from Maddox, so I have a couple here to show to you guys. So these diff trainers are pretty cool. So when you're changing your differentials out, and you want to make sure all of the old fluid is out of the differential, you set it right down on top of here. It's got these two little over here, two little slots for you to put your diff pins in, so you're not losing them or they're not rolling away on you. But the other really nice thing about this product is it has this tray that the drain sits on top of, and then instead of having to drain it into a rag, you're just collecting it in here, and then you really easily clean it, wipe it out, good to go. So got those up on the site. They're for a limited time, so if you're interested in one, I'd say get one sooner than later. Um, The other thing was the shock stands. These are way beefier than I had pictured when he sent me the picture. So these are very sturdy. They come apart, so you can travel with them. Pretty easy to do. You see it comes with tool holder here, shock stand up here, and it has both a scale and a 10 scale slot as well. So uh, we have these up on the site as well. So like I said, these are by Maddox Designs. So make sure you get your orders in. All right. The other thing is I received the redesigned X-Ray XB8 front arm wings from Maddox. I tested them this weekend. Had to make a couple tweaks. Sent that over to the guys at Maddox and Madbox. I don't know if you'd say Maddox. Madbox. And we'll be getting those added to the site here soon. We'll post an announcement. But basically, I don't know if you saw my post, but the mount goes up underneath the uh, the upper arm of the XB8. It sits flush with the top of the arm, and then you screw the Lexan wing into it, and then it'll be coming with these Dog Day stickers to put on the Lexan wing to give it a little more visibility. So to show what I'm talking about, so they'll come in packages like this, and then it'll be the stickers, Lexan wings, and then these are the mounts. They are directional, so you'll notice the flat side goes towards the front, and there's a little edge taken out here. You can see that to give room for the sway bar to move up and down, so it doesn't interfere there. So we got that, and more coming. So I will make an announcement when those are up on the site and ready. But yeah, I thoroughly tested the durability of them this weekend, and I must say, very, very pleased with how well they have held up. Honestly, with where they're located, it would be really hard to get an impact on that Lexan. We are using a much thicker Lexan than you would find on a wing, so they should hold up to pretty much anything. All right. Hey, Eric. Yep, thank you for the comment there. All right, next on my list. So I already showed the products we're donating to Tilt Yard. I'm going to be following up with the companies in the RC industry for event sponsorship for the miniseries this winter. So we have a couple, probably 8 or 9 on board already, but I definitely would like to see more. We're going to continue working on website and socials, so adding photos of past events. So you can always get there by going to the website and going to events, past events, and in here kind of lists out all of the previous events we've been to. So season 2, season 3, season 4, the reboot race we did at G's, Absolute Hobbies crossover race at Richfield, and then finally the Clown Shoe Showdown we did at G's. God, it was last year. Okay, thought it was longer. Where we raised nearly $5,000 for charity benefactors there. But yeah, as I add the photo galleries, I'll link them here. So go in here and see podiums, race results, and whatnot from each of the races. Door prize winners. Oh God, Kyle was so young there. There's Butch. Mark. Oh yeah, this was a hot day. I remember that. Everyone was sweating like crazy. But yeah, this is all out here. For the most part, I have all these pictures stored on backup, so I'll just keep pulling from the vault, throwing them up there as as I get time to do so. All right, so finally, things I'm going to be working on. Writing instructions for the paint masks, making those videos for the Dog Days Donuts and Wing Blings instructions. Wanted to do a quick write-up on what you could do to customize your Dog Days pit bag. How to get the decals to stick to it better and whatnot. Instructions for the glitter duster. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to get some helpful tips and instructions out there. I still need to take some time to test the multi-platform streaming options. So Restream is the one that I was kind of leaning towards. I just haven't found the time to sit down and set it up and run some tests, get everything looking the way I want. And continuing to add the throwback videos to that playlist that I showed earlier on. As far as products go, as always, continuing to refine my product listings. I still need to update the pit tire bag pictures. Maybe I'll use some Array's pictures, as long as he doesn't need royalties for them. I did get the t-shirt redesign, which I showed earlier. I need to do a redesign on the bag holders to accommodate for the larger hole punch. And then I'm going to follow up with our authorized dealers to see if anyone needs to reorder yet. And that's about it as far as products. Races, I still need to create the race flyer for each of the tracks in the mini-series and post more details about the mini-series classes, registration costs and rules and whatnot. So all in the works. So once they are near completion, I will post them up or announce them here on the Taco Tuesday Dog Days Updates streaming. So other works in progress. I did announce that we have a statement of work with Race Ready Products to help them set up their e-commerce site. Also going to be meeting with my business consultants this week to discuss the status of the LLC insurance and whatnot. Make sure we're all covered before we get to these races. And that's about it. So, anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? Please feel free to uh, post a comment under this video here. Oh, see that? Ray gave me permission to use his pictures. Get them up there as soon as we can. Alright, well, that concludes this week's Taco Tuesday Dog Days update. Next Tuesday, we might be in a different location.